Hello Sagittarius, how are you? Thank you for liking, for subscribing, and for being a part of the channel. I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you to all of you who have bought me cups of coffee. I am so extremely grateful. You have no idea. This message is very special for you. I had no intention of doing a reading for you. I had other things I definitely needed to do today, and Spirit would not leave me alone. I just kept getting to go to talk to Sagittarius. Kind of like the way they were really bugging me about one of the Virgo readings. And they specifically said I had to use the deck that had my apophyllite crystal on it. So this is what I'm using. Apophyllite is known as a crystal. It's a really powerful crystal. It's known as a crystal for spirituality, for calmness, for healing. It's used a lot for energetic work. It's also known as the crystal to really connect you with your ability to open your heart chakra, but to connect you with the divine, your guides, angels, spirit, and really see clairvoyantly, so you can really see. Because they were showing me one deck, but they're like, that's not the right deck. It's the one with the apophyllite crystal on it. I'm like, okay, what are they talking about? And while I was shuffling the deck, I kept hearing, stop being so sad, Sagittarius, or don't worry, is what I was getting. It was like, don't worry, don't, like, they showed me the Three of Swords upside down, and they're like, don't be sad, don't cry, don't worry. And then every time I got the deck, then after that, and I kept hearing and feeling, oh, two of your cards when it came out, that there's only happiness. They kept showing me the Ten of Cups, but the Ten of Cups they were showing me was like so much happiness within your heart. They had so much love for you in your heart. You need to feel happiness. They want you to start feeling happiness. Feel love. Look for the happiness. Look for the joy. And I kept getting the Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles when I was cutting the deck, and I kept feeling a lot of love for you. So Spirit was like, you must do a reading for Sagittarius right now. It's very important. And to literally keep the apophyllite crystal, which I have on the selenite tray for charging, to have it like right next to me for the reading, to keep my left hand on it if I need to. So I was like, okay, will do. Fool's at the bottom of the deck. And I'm getting like, don't be so foolish. Like, there's nothing to worry about. They've got you. So I feel like some of you might be going through, I don't know if it's transformation, through breakups, if you're worried about a health issue, if you're on a journey right now, if you're trying to start something new, like a new business, and I'm covered in the chills, but Spirit has you. They're like walking right there with you. So what I've been doing is I'm doing for each zodiac sign a message from Spirit. One Spirit's telling me to do their message. And I've noticed everyone's message is different. Very different. So it's kind of, you're really stressed out. But they had a lot to say for you already. So you have the Four of Cups here. And it feels like, I usually like to get all the cards out, but I've already been getting like you're holding back something. Because you're actually, the Spirit's right behind you. They've got your back. Like, it feels like if you fell backwards, they're going to catch you, so you don't have to worry. And there's a snake wrapped around you. And the snake, for some of you, you're going through transformation. It can be, I feel a lot of anxiety. I'm actually really anxious. So I feel like you're really, and that's not what the Four of Cups is about. The Four of Cups usually means like, I'm staying put, I'm staying right where I am. But I feel like some of you are really, really anxious and really stressed out about something, about some kind of like information. I don't know if it's like, you're gonna keep your job? Are you moving? Is this relationship gonna work out? What are the test results? Are they gonna accept like your writing? Yeah, are you gonna get a job? But that's what I'm getting off this Four of Cups. Like, and most people don't know about it. You're keeping this private. You're keeping it to yourself. The snake means usually going through like a transformation. You're shedding something. What they're saying is shed this fear. Let it go. If you let the fear go, it's not going to come in. But if you keep calling in this stress and anxiety, you're just going to keep living in stress and anxiety. I think that's why they were showing me the Ten of Cups, because I could feel so much love when every time I saw that card and felt it. They want you to live in love. Not like live in love necessarily like with a soulmate, but if that's what you want, you can have that. They're saying shuffle the deck. And right next to it is the Ace of Cups. And so here's what the four of Cups looks like. This is them right here. These are your guides, spirit, source, angels, whatever resonates with you. And it's like if this was you standing here and you fell backwards, they're right there. They're going to catch you. You don't need to worry. But they're saying let go. You don't need to hold on to this thing you're worried about. And stop it. I'm hearing stop it. Stop thinking about it. Stop stressing about it. Stop your anxiety over it. Because the more you think about that, and the more stress you keep doing over it, the more you're bringing in stress and anxiety and fear. You have to identify what emotion it is that you are focused on, because that's what you're creating, and you're making it exacerbate, grow. I don't know what planet rules the Four of Cups, but I feel like that's important. I'm really bad. I was like really focused on learning the planets, and then I kind of like moved away from it. The moon. Yeah, you're living in fear. Start to live in your intuition, I'm hearing. Apophyllite, intuition, and live in your heart. It's apophyllite crystal, that's why that's so important. It's connected to your heart chakra. So they're saying get connected back to your heart space. Live in your heart. What does your heart tell you? Live in love. Meaning, like, live in your... What did I tell you I kept seeing also when I got the deck? Ten of Pentacles. So live in your heart space. If you live from the emotion of love, happiness, joy, success, everything's gonna work out okay. You can let go of this anxiety that you're in. With it being next to the Ace of Cups, and it's kind of funny, it's a crystal ball and you're watching a tarot reading. They're saying it's you. You're inside the ball. You're inside that cup. And they're surrounding you with their love, because they know you're having a really hard time right now. Really, it's one of those things, like a health issue, stress over trying to obtain a job, stress over a relationship or trying to find a relationship. Stress, do I stay or do I go within a relationship? Stress over, will I get that job? Will I get that job? Stress of where's the money going to come from? They're all around you in this cup of love. And it's all love from spirit, the divine. So they're saying, if you can get into your heart and really just focus on loving yourself, understanding what's happening is in your best interest and in your highest good, as hard as it can be, and focus on one thing you love, one thing that makes you happy. I'm covered in the chills. One thing that makes you happy. One thing that makes your heart smile and feel love. It's going to help you. Because they're very worried about you, Sagittarius. Be the magician. Start manifesting. The irony of what I was just saying. And it's next to the Sun card. So if you can start to do that, they're going to bring in more abundance and joy and happiness. I'm so much covered in the chills. Those of you who are new to the channel, I mean, if I'm covered in the chills, what I'm hearing and seeing and feeling is my main guide that I work with this, confirming it's accurate, 100% accurate. So that you have the Sun, which is ruled by the Sun. But it also makes me think of Leo. Leo rules the heart. So they're saying you really need to get in touch with your heart. I'm not saying, Sagittarius, you're iced out of your heart, but you got to find that spark again. Ironically, so Leo rules the 5th house, and part of the 5th house is that initial spark when it comes to connections, right? Libra rules the 7th house of partnerships, but Leo rules that spark that makes you interested in someone. So they're saying you got to find that spark again inside you. What makes you light up? What makes you happy? Because I feel like a lot of you aren't happy. And because you're trying to manifest something, but you're doing it from this place of the 4 of Cups, this place of fear, this place of anxiety, this place, the fear with Cancer and Moon, this place of lack. So you're not going to get your manifestation. You're going to call in the wrong thing. You're going to say, what? Manifestation doesn't work, and I don't understand why. This is stupid. You're going to get really frustrated and really angry. And you'll go down that spiral of despair, if you will. Yeah, and at once, you'll get really angry, and you'll be ready to fight with somebody. We know you guys are a little fiery. Don't get me wrong, I love my Sagittarians. Somebody very dear to me is a Sagittarius. But with the Sun next to the Ace of Cups, they're like, brighter days are ahead. Only you can have control over that, but the divine are right here. Actually, I think they're really saying is, if you want to manifest, do it the right way. You can be probably the most successful sign out there. I mean, they literally have me sitting with the apophyllite crystals the apophyllite crystal next to your card. Then you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy. So that's total financial stability. So those of you who are worried about money, you're going to become very prosperous and call in a lot of money. You'll get that job. If it's not that job, there's a different job that's better for you, and it's in your highest good. Let's see, is there anything else that you want Sagittarius to know before I really keep looking at these cards and keep reading for them? Anything else you want Sagittarius to know? Is there anything else you want Sagittarius to know for this reading? Spirit. Okay. Perfect. So, yeah, they're saying right here with the 10 of Pentacles, you can call in all the money you want. You can manifest the money. You might not get that first job that you interviewed for because it wasn't in your highest good, but there's a different job for you. You're going to have all the financial stability you want and that commitment, that happy home, that happy life that you want. Because I'm seeing yin and yang, like the sun and the moon here. If that's your wish. But you have to trust. You have to trust in spirit. You have to trust in the divine. They're really asking you to manifest something. Because all of you want different things, but you have to let go of this other side of you that doesn't believe, is what I'm hearing. You don't believe. Half of you don't believe in manifestation. You don't believe in energy. You don't believe in the law of attraction. That's part of the problem. So you're living in this Four of Cups energy, hoping something's gonna work out for you. But you have the power to create what you want. Then you have the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles, you already have 10 of Pentacles, so the only next thing you can get is the Nine of Pentacles. And this is actually an Egyptian cat, which were highly revered by ancient Egyptians as spiritual beings, as positive, good energy. The Nine of Pentacles is, it's next to the Ten of Pentacles, so it's saying, and you have the Sun. So those of you who are worried about money, you don't need to be worried about money. It'll come. And it's underneath also the Ace of Cups. So it's saying you have to get your emotions in control because Spirit's trying to work with you. But you can also see how this is all like zigzaggy. It's like, think about your vibration and frequency, right? If you're not, I know exactly what I want, and this is what I want, and I'm focused on that. I want really good health, and you're only focused on how good your health is going to be. Positive test results are coming in, and it's in your heart, and you know it and see it, and that's what you're focused on every day. But if you're anxious one minute, fearful the next, hopeful the next, believing it the fifth minute, and then 2 hours later you're like, no, I'm gonna have to have this major surgery, it's gonna be a horrible diagnosis. It's like your frequency is all over the place. You can't manifest anything, and Spirit's like, what do you want from me? The law of attraction, energy, manifestation, source, they're all saying like, we can't keep up. We know what's in your highest good, and we really want to help you, and we're trying to steer you, but you need to get this a little bit more linear for us, please. Just like when we have to raise our vibration, if we want to connect to people who've passed over, we have to get our vibration high enough as mediums to be able to connect with them because they're on such a high frequency. When you're all over the place, how do you expect them to understand what we're trying to say and what we want? So with the Nine of Pentacles, I'm understanding, and they've got their eye like watching you too. It's like you have to be really consistent and believe it will, and completely detach from it. Then that's why this is here. It's that spirituality aspect, that having the vision of it, that ability to see it and know love is there. They're right there in the middle of it with you, and they're not gonna let you go. They're not gonna let you fall. So that you can have everything you want, but you have to be that consistent same vibration, not as them, but as yourself emotionally. So it could be asking for money, it could be asking for a job, it could be asking for love and soul connection. Whatever it is, you need that same vibration, and you have to believe it consistently. There's a video I made that was a brief one about law of attraction and manifestation. I posted it yesterday. Well, I'm posting this on Saturday, so no, I'm not. I'm posting it today. They're saying it's so urgent, Sagittarius needs it now. So I'm posting this today. So I posted it yesterday on Thursday. Today's Friday. or maybe maybe it came up today first thing on Friday the 26th. I don't know. It's posted right away. It's the law of attraction and manifestation. It's like a brief, just like overview, because they asked me to do like a series on them. So that might help if those of you, that's something that's novel to you and you're not familiar with. You also have the Five of Pentacles. So some of you feel really stuck. Really, really stuck. Because you can't believe. Some of you actually are intuitive and feel all of this, but you can't believe it's true. So you're like, it's too good to be true. It's not possible. So this makes you stuck. Others of you are really, truly in a financial situation that's very difficult right now. So you're trying to deal with it, and you're going to be fine because it's with this right underneath the Sun card. And it's next to the Nine of Pentacles. So you're completely fine. It's going to work out in your highest good because Spirit's helping you. Others of you are actually the person helping somebody in a difficult financial situation. You're the one who has the ability to help others. Others of you, there's like a wish fulfillment coming in. So I want to look for the Star card. And then there's two more cards here that are like unbelievable. So I'm just quickly looking for the Star card because some of you have like this wish coming in that you've been wanting, like your manifestation. It's going to come true for you. You know why? Because you got out of your head and you stopped fighting. The Five of Wands was inverted. You stopped fighting it. You finally went with the flow. And if you go with the flow, things work in your favor. Yeah. This makes complete sense. So with the Five of Pentacles, I'm seeing your wish fulfillment come in because it's Knight of Wands. So some kind of communication comes in saying the test results are positive. Do you want to accept this job? Do you want to get married? Do you want to take a relationship to the next level? Or do you want to go on a date and it's somebody you've always been interested in? Or it just might be somebody you've just met and you're attracted and would like to go out with them. Some kind of new connection. It could be, do you want to take a trip somewhere? It's whatever all of you, it's different for all of you. But it's because you shedded that skin that I saw over here. That lack, that fear, that anxiety, that stress. You identified what the emotion was and you said, I don't want to live like this. I'm going to choose to live in my heart space and in a better vibrational place. I'm going to choose to live in love and listen to Spirit and trust in Spirit that they're going to lead me down the right path. So you let go of all that. You completed the cycle. You're no longer living in fear. You're listening to your heart and your emotion. For some of you, this means union as well. Star, total wish fulfillment. It also means resting, relaxing. It's Aquarius major arcana, but I really get, and Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, which means expect the unexpected. So this is going to show up in a very unexpected way. This wish, this thing you want, this manifestation, your test results are great, or this money you need, or this job opportunity, or this romantic connection, or do you want to take this connection to the next level, or do you want to go on this trip? It's going to show up in a way you don't see coming. It's completely unpredictable to you. It's total fulfillment and total happiness, but you have no idea. It's a total shock. 1 second. Sorry about that, Sagittarius. I had someone come in and ask me a question really fast. And then you have the Eight of Swords, which is Jupiter in Gemini. And this usually means anxiety, stress, worry. But I see with this showing up in an unexpected way, it's not stress, anxiety, and worry. And it's ruled by Jupiter. And Jupiter is good fortune, abundance, expansion. I see, and I feel, and again, we see the snake, you've shedded that fear. I actually see flowers on the card. Someone could be bringing you flowers and it catches you off guard. But being caught off guard is what puts you in this energy of like, whoa, I didn't get that. I was surprised. It's that surprise, that shock is what gets you. It's not anxiety. It's surprise and excitement. It's traditionally shown as a woman with a blindfold on and 8 swords around her, and all she do is take the blindfold off and she can walk straight ahead. It's like the blindfold's off and you're like, wow, I had no idea. I wasn't expecting this. That's amazing. This is so exciting. I can't wait to see what's next. Or I can't believe my manifestation happened. So it's one of those things. It's this total wish fulfillment, but it doesn't show up the way you can ever expect. Even those of you who are very intuitive and very psychic and can see things coming, you don't see this one coming. So it's a very happy card. I mean, look at me, I'm like excited and giddy because I'm excited about how this is going to show up. Whatever it is, all your situations are different, but for all of you, it's going to catch you in a way you don't expect, and I'm covered in the chills. And I can see and hear different guides of yours smiling and laughing because this is something you've wanted. So they're very happy for you. It's a blessing. It's something you really want. And I feel like that's for the majority of you. Because it also is next to the Lovers, which is Gemini's major arcana. And with this, I'm getting 2 different things. So this is going to be different or I'm hearing 3 things actually now. So this is going to be different for all of you. So take it as it resonates. I'm getting Spirit saying, for some of you, it's bringing in or solidifying some kind of connection you've been trying to manifest in love. Like a new connection. For some of you, it's taking that connection to a next level. Others of you, it's healing a connection you've been in for a while. It's making it, you've been married 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. The relationships go through a lot. It's making you, look how like the fish are like in unison, right? They're like perfectly connected together. That's bringing you back. You're back as happy and bliss and in love. So it somehow, this wish fulfillment is reconnecting the 2 of you, and it catches you completely off guard. For others of you, I'm getting I'm hearing the word, it's catapulting you forward to a new venture spiritually with love. Like you're understanding how source works, how your guides work, how angels work, how God works, how universe works, whatever term works for you, whatever resonates. It's catapulting you forward spiritually so much that you understand your manifestation works, how energy works, how prayer works, how flow works, how working from your heart works. And that's what creates the success and calls in the right energy and the right vibration. And you start to develop this really deep love with spirituality. And Sagittarius, you actually rule the house of spirituality. You rule the 9th house, which is spirituality and education and philosophy and things like that. So it's really interesting that Spirit wants to talk to you about spirituality and things and ethics and learning and education and philosophy. They just reminded me that that's the house you rule, but that's what you're going to do. I'm hearing you're going to be aglow. You are understanding whatever you're going through right now. This is like a lesson that catapults you forward tenfold of what people take a lifetime to understand. You get in an instant through whatever this experience is that you're trying to go through and deal with. And all of yours are different, but this one changes you. I'm hearing forever. It's infinite. You'll forever be different and transformed spiritually. Because of the wish fulfillment. You'll see it. Because those of you who choose to take this on, choose to take on living in the right vibration and choose to take on wanting to manifest, or wanting, if you don't want to use the word manifestation, if you want to choose praying from your heart, or showing gratitude and grace with compassion from your heart, use the words that resonate with you, right? Then this is going to transform how you see everything universally. Your mind will understand everything from a much larger perspective, and how things are interconnected. Even if you want somebody in love, or you want your relationship to go to the next level, if you want a job, if you want healthy test results, if you want more money and prosperity, it changes everything. And then the last thing they're saying is that's it. That's spirit. That's your guides, source, universe, angels, whatever resonates with you. They're holding you right here in the palm of their hands. I'm hearing the song. It's like he's got the whole world in his hands. That's what they're singing about you. They have you in the palm of their hands. They're protecting you, loving you, and watching you. There's nothing to fear. They love you unconditionally. They're just asking you to trust in the divine, trust in the divine timing, trust in love of the divine, of source. Again, what resonates with you. And to start living from a higher place emotionally. And you can have it all. You can truly have it all. I'm going to stop the camera and show you the crystals and what the cards look like, because they really are quite remarkable in my opinion. Okay, Sagittarius, there you go. There's your crystal, the apophyllite on the selenite. And then here's how the cards came out. 4 cups, Ace of Cups, Sun, King of Pentacles, Lovers, 5. And again, I read the energy on the cards. I don't read the cards literally for what they mean. So some people will read tarot just for exactly what the cards mean. I read the energy on the cards, and I also use what I'm being told from Spirit, what I hear, and what I see. So I hope that's helpful.